Hello, nieces and nephews. This is Uncle Bill Dube. Welcome to week 11, year 2021. Hard to believe we're already into week 11, but we are. This is our camp week. And yes, I'm not here again. This is pre-recorded. Why? Because I'm right over here with one of my mentors, Pat Flynn. He's on day 365 of the Smart Passive Income broadcast live. Come join us. I'm going to put the link over here. Hopefully. I've never been able to get him in there quite right. Also, if this isn't March 15th, then stick around because he's not going to be live. Uncle Bill did bring 5 fun things to introduce you to Camp Week. Some things that you might want to make sure that you bring camping. Let's take a look over here. One is a map. This map is from when Uncle Bill went camping in the Adirondacks. I went actually camping at the Dar campgrounds in Vermont, but I was prepared to go to the Adirondacks. That was back in 2019, before the infamous COVID. Always want to have a first aid kit camping, so here's a first aid kit. And for people that shave, you want to bring a shaver with you. Oh, what's that, Uncle Bill? That doesn't look like a shaver. Well, this is an old-fashioned shaver. Uncle Bill likes to collect and share and show some of my collection. This is actually an antique straight razor. Isn't that nice looking? Very sharp. Not something Uncle Bill would try to shave with because Uncle Bill would probably end up with another big scar on his face. That's a shaver, old school. If you're not using a shaver, you might want to have a knife. This is actually a survival knife because it has a whistle. I didn't want to blow it too loud because it might upset people. Also, it's got a nice little defense. This is a little quick blade. The only thing I didn't like about this knife is you can only put it into the sheath one way. Want to cook? Let's have a cookbook. This is the Quaden Camp Cookbook. This cookbook here, right here, is well over 30 years old. And it's actually my second one. My first one kind of got a little bit destroyed. What else could we bring camping that is essential? Well, I'll tell you about when we used to canoe camp up in Canada, it was a lot more dangerous. Why? Because these little devices had not been made yet. And you can call for help with the cell phone. Something that is very important to bring with you camping. I know a lot of you out there think, oh, I'm going to get in touch with Mother Nature and la 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 la. But when you cut your leg halfway off, you want to be able to call out. And that's what the cell phone does. A couple of years ago when I was visiting my cousin at Picket Post, some hikers were awful glad that they had their cell phones because they got caught at the top of Picket Post. They used the flashlights on their cell phones to guide them down the trail in the dark. Every year there are people that call out for rescue with cell phones. Years ago I was on the Des Moines River. We were going down the Des Moines River. I was in Waban B at the time. And we had one of our campers get injured. If we had a cell phone, my bowman and I would not have had to go back to our original campsite. Actually, we would have had to go back because that was the only place where they could land the seaplane to carry the person out so that they could get stitched up because they got cut pretty bad. A cell phone would have made it so much easier because our guide had to go about 10, 15 miles downriver just so that they could get to a phone. And we had to do this with loaded canoes and packs and everything else. So you can imagine. So what is Uncle Bill saying? Bring your cell phone camping. Leave it off, but bring it. Thanks for watching. Every day this side of the dirt is a great day. Go out there, have some fun, stay COVID safe. And if it's March 15th, join me over here with Pat Flynn. Love you all. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Here's some more videos to watch.